Let's start off by installing Node before we install Express. For you to install Node, you have to visit the Node website, node.js.org. You have two forms of installation at the present recording of the video. You have the LTS and the current. The LTS is recommended for most users, while the current has the latest features which are working on it, the patches which are going on. But the stable version is this LTS, which I will also recommend you to install. So you have to download this package. It's a 19 MB package. I'm using a Mac operating system. If you're using a Windows or you're using a Linux, you're going to go to a different installation page. So you need to exercise a little bit patience for this to download. Completely depends on the speed of your internet. And after that, you get to install these just like the way you install any other application. So we're going to actually exercise a little patience. It's moving fast as expected for us to get this installed. Okay, that's completed. So I'd like to find this on the show finder so that we'll get to know where it's sitting. We have it over there. So I'm going to double click on this and the installation process gets on the way. So we have to continue. If you notice, we are going to install Node version 12.6.2 and also NPM version 6.14.4. So let's move on fast. We have to read the licensing and an agreement. Click on continue. I need to agree on this. The destination where you need to install this, get it installed. Now I need to use my password to authenticate the installation. And we're going to actually wait for a few seconds to get that zipped out and installed. The package is installed successfully. We keep close. What about the Node.js installer? Let's move that to trash. We don't need that anymore. So that it's just not going to get our memory clumsy. Now for you to know if you actually installed Node, go over here. You issue Node version. Now we have version 12.16.2. Actually open up my bash terminal for me to be able to get that shown. And also you need to test for npm if it's installed. npm version. You have that at 6.14.4. All right. Now we're going to issue out some commands, but before we do that, we need to create a directory. I have a directory right there in my home directory called web projects. This is where all my web projects will be sitting. Inside there, I can easily create another folder and let me name it. Let's just name it Node APIs underscore APIs. That's fine. Node underscore API. So I'm actually going to open this with my favorite editor, which is going to be Atom. You could use any editor that suits you, but I'll be using Atom in this video. Now this is my Atom over there, and I come over to this folder. I could just click and drag into this, and I have that right there. So let me cancel out the welcome pages and have it cleanly done. Now we have our Node underscore APIs over here, and we have our directory as well over there. So now I'm going to actually switch gear into this directory, and I can actually provide ls to know what we have, and I'm going to cd into the web project. All right, I'm also going to cd into the Node underscore APIs. Fine. So I'm actually going to be issuing some command right inside the directory of the Node underscore APIs I just created. I'm going to issue out npm init. So I'm going to create our package file. npm init is actually going to create that for us. Package name node.js, node underscore APIs, cool. We're fine with that. Version 1.0.0, cool. Description, building, let us give it something. Building restful APIs. The entry point index.js, that's fine. Text command, might leave that as empty. Git repository if you have. Keywords, if you have, we could say put, get, post, and so on. Author, the author, Larry Studios. Licensing, ISC, that's fine. Yes, I'm okay with this. Now we're going to have this particular file created. If you should notice, we have the package.json that's going to have the metadata of what we've just done. So we'll be working on these in our subsequent videos. But before we wrap up, we need to create one more thing. We need to create the to install the Express. npm install Express. Fine. So we need to actually get Express installed, and that's going to be determined with the internet connectivity you have in your machine. So in the next video, we head on straight down to Mongo, where we get to install MongoDB and also get ourselves acclimatized with Mongoose. So I'll implore you to don't go anywhere. It's fully installed, it's completed. So catch me up in the next video.